everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to get to cooking in my kitchen. I'm going to make crab cakes and fried rice and an appetizer, which is a dip to go with fresh veggies. So it's called open house dip. Now the crab cakes and the open house dip, I was going to make that for New Year's Eve and I made something else instead. But this is what I'm going to use. This is the crab meat I'm going to use. And I'm also, for the open house dip, using pomegranate seeds. So I kind of got an idea how to make it over the internet. But of course, how I'm going to do it is very different because I'm going to improvise. I'm going to use what I have. For me, this month is a low spend month. By low spend, I mean I'm only going to buy what's absolutely necessary, like in the area of dairy or produce or eggs. And hopefully, or if something comes up, some kind of emergency. But I'm not the only one that lives here. And my husband, if he wants to spend money, that's up to him. So I can't call it a no-spend month. Sorry. So without further ado, let's get started on our crab cakes. Here are the ingredients we'll be using for our crab cakes. Cooking spray, lemon juice, olive oil, a little salt and pepper, crab meat from a can, onion, eggs, and cracker crumbs. I'm going to also make a tartar sauce with mayonnaise and pickles that I'm going to turn into relish. Go ahead and spray the frying pan and put a little bit of olive oil. About a tablespoon. I drained the crab meat and I put it into a bowl. Now I'm just breaking up the crab meat into smaller pieces so it will mix well with the egg and cracker crumbs. Yes. I'm going to chop up some onion, not only for my crab meat, but for my fried rice also. So it's about a half of a large onion. And I don't know that I'm going to use this all for the rice either because it is quite a bit. The portion that I have for 2 people. Ooh, I think I'm gonna cry here. Got a little onion in my eye. Onion juice. I'm gonna put about a tablespoon and a half of the chopped onion in with the crab meat. I'm gonna beat up a couple eggs. I'm not going to use both of them. Don't need both of them for the amount of crab that I have. I'm going to reserve a little bit of egg for my fried rice. So this is probably going to be an egg and a half, I would say. Put that in there, put just a little bit of lemon juice, maybe not even a teaspoon, maybe half a teaspoon, maybe a teaspoon. A little bit of salt, not much. Because the crackers have salt. A little bit of pepper. And mix that around. I put about 8 crackers into a little baggie. These are round crackers. And I'm just going to crush them like this. This way I don't have to use a plate or anything. You just throw them into the mix. Okay, put them in. Put in the cracker crumbs. Into the mix. Stir it around, mix it up really good. Decided to add a little parsley. If you have fresh parsley, that would be even better than this dried parsley. Now you turn your burner on, you get your oil heated up. And you start dropping large spoonfuls of your crab cakes onto the hot oil. And turn down your burner a little bit. Turn down your flame a little bit to medium exactly, possibly medium low if the oil starts to splatter. This is the no hand method. The egg should hold everything together pretty well. There's plenty of egg there. Hey, if it separates, we'll eat it. Not missing out on anything to do with crab. Even if it is from a can. Still crab. Okay, I'm going to work on reshaping them, shaping them in more circles. I'm going to work on that with the spoon. I got my flame turned down to low now. Reshape these a little bit. I like the color. I think the cage-free brown eggs were so orange, it made the cakes, the crab cakes, take on a beautiful color. This is from the eggs, mainly. So I won't have, I'm glad I didn't add any paprika. I thought about it, but now I'm glad I didn't add any. Okay, I didn't need to. Okay, I'm gonna turn it up to medium now. I turned one crab cake over. I'm gonna turn another one. That one's not completely done. Okay, on that side. That one could have been done too. Just work with them and brown them some more on the other side if you want to. My husband likes them crispy on the outside, that's for sure. Oh, can you hear him sizzle? I think you can. I love that sound. That's fried food sound. Sounds good to me. And my husband loves fried food, let me tell you. These look pretty good to me. I'm going to put them on my green plate, my lime green plate. I keep it cool in a cabinet, in a pantry cabinet. And that way, since the plate's cool, they'll cool down faster. Make the tartar sauce for the crab cakes. I have about half a cup of mayonnaise. I'm going to chop up some pickles. Got about 6 slices of pickles here. I'm just going to chop them up real fine, like relish. Here's a last minute ingredient, horseradish. I decided to use a little horseradish in my tartar sauce here. Not much. About a half a teaspoon. Or 3/4 of a teaspoon, it looks like. I'm going to sprinkle a little black pepper in that also. I'm just making this up as I go along. I don't have a recipe. So I'm going to take that pickle and put it in here. I have my tartar sauce mixed up and it's ready. And I've got some extra pickle for a garnish. I don't have scallions, so we'll be using these sweet pickles. It's bread, butter, chips. We'll be using these sweet pickles for a garnish. Now it's time to make the fried rice. I have a little oil. It's just about a teaspoon. I'm using the same pan that I cooked the crab cakes in. So I turn on my flame on high, and I want to get this heated up very quickly. First, I'm going to saute some onions. That's good. Stir that around. Got it on as low as it will go. And grill those onions a little bit. And I'm going to add some more soy sauce. Just a little bit. To give it some pretty color there. So it will look brown. Okay, turn up the heat now. Just a little bit on medium. A little bit higher than medium. And break up the rice clumps there. You can work on this some more. The fried rice is done. Okay, I'm going to put the crab cake over the fried rice. I'll show you the presentation. I added a fresh garnish of shredded carrot and diced green pepper to this dish to make it look fresh and colorful. Then I also added a ramekin of tartar sauce that he can use with his crab cakes for a garnish. Here are the ingredients I'll be using in my open house dip. Lemon juice, a little olive oil, sour cream. You can also use yogurt. That's actually recommended, plain yogurt. A little dried parsley, a little salt, some minced garlic, pomegranate seeds, and minced onion. And also I'm going to be using fresh veggies. First thing I'm going to do is to cut a pomegranate in half to cut out the seeds. I'm hoping to get half a cup of pomegranate seeds from this. I'm just going to use a spoon and start scraping out the seeds. And be careful because this will splatter on you. The juice will, the pomegranate juice. The only thing you want from the pomegranate are the seeds. The membrane inside, the segments inside, are very bitter. You do not want to use those segments. Only the seeds, which is very juicy. You can make juice from pomegranates also. Now I'm just sorting through to remove the bitter membranes. There's the white part is bitter. If you get a little bit in it, it's okay. The sweetness will compensate. So I found a way so it doesn't splatter. You place it down on the bowl, the pomegranate half, and just scrape it out. I'm going to do that with the other half too. Out of everything I've done today, this is the hardest thing I've had to do. I'm just not used to it. Okay. And then I'm going to separate the bitter membranes from the sweet seed. Okay, I'm going to mix all of the ingredients together and then I'm going to chill the dip. I'm going to put it in the freezer so it would chill right away. Then I'm going to chop up my vegetables while it's chilling, bring it out, and then I'm going to taste it along with the veggie. So we have a cup of sour cream or yogurt, half a cup of pomegranate seeds, about a tablespoon and a half of minced onion, minced or chopped. That looks like it's chopped. A tablespoon of minced garlic, or that would be 1 clove probably. 1/4 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of lemon juice. And I'm just going to sprinkle some parsley. If you have cilantro, you can use that also. If you have fresh parsley or cilantro, that would be great. Mix that all together, stir it up really good. And it takes on a pink, it's pink. It turned a little pink from the pomegranate seeds. This would be a good sweet dip also, but you would use sugar instead of salt, and you wouldn't use any garlic. I think it would make a good dessert dip. For apples or strawberries or something like that, I imagine. Now I'm just going to chop up my veggies to go with my dip, okay? I'm going to put some in the ramekin for my husband for tonight. And I'm going to try it too, but in a different ramekin. I'll show you. I researched more than one recipe, but I'll give you the recipe I feel is the closest to the one I used. Okay, I'm just going to put a drop of olive oil on it. Whoops, that was more than what I wanted. And I'm going to try it with a green pepper. Mix it around a little bit, I guess. Now we'll try it with a carrot. That's better. I love green peppers, but this dip wasn't very good with the green pepper for some reason. I don't know why. The onion seems like it's out of place. Don't put onion. It called for scallions. Just do scallions as a topping, as a garnish. I would not put the onion in it. And the garlic, the minced garlic should be okay. Try it with the celery, and I did put a little salt on this. Mm. The salt did help. It needed a little more salt than what it called for. The olive oil does something. I don't know what. But I seem to like this better with either carrots. The celery wasn't too bad. The green pepper, no. Either carrots or I would say chips. Yeah, some kind of chips. Pita chips or tortilla chips or potato chips. They're delicious. It's pretty good. The seeds contain the juice. And they're great in smoothies. I've tried it in smoothie. It's really good. Thanks for stopping by. Blessings in the new year. I'll see you on the next one.